Hello students, today we are going to study about refraction of light through a prism. First of all, we know about what is prism. Prism is the medium which is bounded by the five sides. Clear? Whose cross section is rectangular. This one is the cross section which is rectangular and it is bounded by five sides. It is a transparent medium. Clear? This figure shows that the rectangular prism. Rectangular prism have two reflecting surfaces from which light refracted. This refracting surface is polished and the bottom part of this prism is known as base, which is usually grounded or made rough. This one is the known as A or D is known as refracting edge, and the angle between the A, B and AC, this angle is known as angle of prism. This angle is known as angle of prism. Clear? And this is the grounded part is known as base, which is usually rough, and the light from which get refracted is known as refracting surface, which is usually polished. Clear? Now we are going to study about refraction of light through a glass prism. Refraction of light through a glass prism. This one is the rectangular prism. Prism A, B, C. When the light incident on the rectangular surface of this prism, then it get refracted. This ray is known as incident ray and this ray is known as refracted ray. Refracted ray. And then after it comes out from the prism. This ray is known as emergence ray. Emergence ray. When we construct a normal on this surface at the point of incidence, then the angle between the normal and the incident ray is known as angle of incidence. Clear? And this angle is known as angle of refraction. Angle of refraction. Then after, when we construct another normal from this subpoint, another point of angle of incidence, then angle between the emergence ray and from the normal is known as angle of emergence. Clear? When we extend the actual path of the incident ray and extend backward the emergence ray, the angle from here, this angle is known as angle of deviation. This is the important angle. This one is known as angle of deviation. Angle of deviation defines as the angle between the actual path of the incident ray and emergence ray is known as angle of deviation. Clear? This angle is known as angle of refraction. Angle of prism. This angle is known as angle of prism. Clear? Okay. Now we are going to study factors affecting the angle of deviation. This angle, which factor affect the angle of deviation of a prism? Clear? First factor is angle of incidence. Angle of incidence means if this angle is the factor which is responsible for the angle of deviation. Clear? Second, material of the prism means refracting angle. Refractive index of the prism. If the refractive index of the prism is high, then the angle of deviation is maximum, and if the refractive index of the prism is low, the angle of deviation is low. Clear? Angle of prism. This angle of prism is also responsible for the angle of deviation of a prism. If the angle of prism increases, this angle increases, then the angle of deviation is also increases. Clear? Angle of prism is directly proportional to the angle of deviation. Another point is color of or wavelength of the light used. Color and wavelength of the light used. As you know that each color have own wavelength. Clear? And those wavelength, those color which have wavelength is high, then it deviate less because its speed is very high, means its speed is maximum. Therefore, when the red color of light passes from this prism, then the angle of deviation is less as compared to the color of the violet light. When the violet light passes from this prism, then the angle of deviation is maximum because the angle wavelength of this wavelength of violet light is low. Therefore, the color of the light whose color is violet deviates more as compared to the red light. Is it clear? Because wavelength of red light is maximum and wavelength of violet light is minimum. It means that the speed of red light is maximum and the speed of violet light is minimum. Clear? So when the red light passes from this prism, get deviate less, but when the violet light passes from this prism, get deviated more as compared to the other one. Clear? Okay. Next topic, some application of refraction of light we will do in next class. Okay, thank you.